Hey guys, welcome to another night in the shop. I'm Fred. So we're going to finish off the y-axis. We got these little brackets and they just got to machine another slot down there to secure it to the side of the gearbox where this little bracket's going to sit against the reed head. So I've got the piece in the vise, not in the chuck, in the vise, and we're just going to mill it a little slot like this. That distance for the bottom of the mill. Alright, hang in there. Let's get to the mill. Okay guys, I got the center in there again. Now we're just going to indicate these holes here. Alright, bring this table up. Sorry about that, guys. Perfect. All right. So there you have it. All the holes are all milled out now. Perfect. So let me just take this little bit of a rough edge off here and we'll get this thing installed. Alright, hang in there. Okay guys, we've got it all secure. I got that bracket in place down there. Let me see if I can shine some light on down there so you can see it. So right down there, so we've got the bracket there on the reed head there, and yeah, looks pretty good. I'm going to shim that up a little bit. So we're good to go. All right. So that's one more scale installed. All right, guys, hang in there. Okay, guys, so we've got this all ready to go, and just check her out here. Yeah, that's working well. So yeah, pretty happy about that. That's great. So yeah, now the next one is the more complicated one, will be the z-axis. So yeah, we'll work on that starting this week. All right, guys, hang in there. Okay guys, so we've got the X in and the Y in. Now the next part will be the Z axis, which I'm going to put on this side of the machine because I have my lock levers on that side of the mill. And I'll show you as I'm going along where the levers are. And this one's got some my motor stops for my high limit and low limit. Anyways, so we're going to work on that maybe tomorrow. Today was a very productive day. I diagnosed my air conditioner. She wasn't cooling down. Humid as hell down here in Ontario right now. And yeah, she just wasn't putting out. Checked the supply and return. Wasn't getting the split that I was looking for. So I went outside, had to borrow a refrigeration sniffer. I do have a vacuum pump, but I don't have I have an old reclaim unit, but you have to hook it up to a hose to circulate water, so as it evaporates or cools down the refrigerant, it turns back from a vapor back to a liquid. But I didn't want to go through all that. So I sniffed around, found one of the Schrader valves was just leaking so slightly. So pull off the cap, I changed the O-ring on the cap, a little more, put a little refrigeration oil on there, but thought it was just a cap, but it wasn't. Like I said, it was a Schrader valve. So I had to go hunt for my Schrader valve remover. This is such a handy tool. I've only used this tool in 3 places in the last 35 years. What this does is put your Schrader on the end there, and I'll give you a close-up. You pull it out, You screw that onto your suction line beside your outside condensing unit, and you turn this little lever in, and it's like squeezes a big rubber what do you call it, slug in there, and then you take it apart. You take the old Schrader valve off, put the new one in, screw it back in, put a little oil on there on the Schrader valve when you're doing it, refrigeration oil. That shaft is now sealed, and you open this up again and plunged in. What you do is, as you're taking it out, open it just a slight bit, so it gets a little trickle of gas comes out, so you don't get any non-condensables in your condensing it, because that's the last thing you want, or your compressor will go for a crack. But anyways, you just let a little bit out, put it back in, undo the this squash nut here, put it in, turn it in place till it's tight, give it a little, just crank it a little bit, done. So I'll give you a close-up of this little tool. That you know, like I said, I haven't used this tool in 35 years. But I had to go look for it today, found it. It was in my loft there with all my rest of my refrigeration stuff. So I'll just give you a quick close-up. This is an awesome tool. So there's where it goes onto the suction side, your service valve, right there. Here, you can see where the slot is for the Schrader valve. Let me see if I can find that box of Schrader valves. Hang in there. So I got the box. There's a Schrader valve there. So this is a cool toy or little thing here. So yeah. So that's where that little Schrader valve sits. So as you're unscrewing it from your compressor, unscrew it, you pull it down, all the way down, and undo this little nut here. Take the old Schrader valve out, put the new one in, put it back in, tighten this down, open up this valve here, push it in, screw it in, pull out the shaft again, tighten this down here so your gas doesn't come out, undo it, put your gauges back on, and add your gas. So yeah, any of the refrigeration guys, they probably have this, but this was a neat tool to use. Like I said, saved me from evacuating my whole system there and having to take the gas out and put the gas back. And with the stringent laws on leaking refrigerant to the atmosphere, this saved my bacon today. So air conditioner's back up and running. Put a new O-ring on the cap. Put a new Schrader valve in there. Check for leaks, no leaks, and yep, and she's all done now. So, and the house is nice and cool again. So, anyways, guys, yes, very productive day. Pretty happy about that. Got the X and Y done now. Got the Z to work on, and hopefully tomorrow if I get some time, I'm off in the next few days. We're going to start making a mounting plate and get the last scale on there. Guys, I'd like to say thanks to all my subscribers. Thanks to all my new subscribers. Stay tuned. You guys have a great night. Bye for now.